All right, I've seen a lot of this lately. The SpaceBourne 2 game. I've seen a lot of people posting this in the Discord. And Sexy Biscuit is cool. I dig Sexy Biscuit. Now, she's saying SpaceBourne 2 is incredible. I don't know, because from what I've seen, it looks really arcadey to me.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
What is happening right now? Hang on.
I don't know much about it, Limitless. Just like everything else, I guess.
Come on!
Because I'm broke. By the way, we've determined on this stream, it's been an interesting morning. We've determined on this stream, because I'm broke, I know nothing about money, which, you know, you could draw your own conclusions, but that does make sense. That does have some merit to it, but there are some extenuating circumstances in real life things that have kind of put me in a situation where I'm perpetually broke. Believe it or not, I am an intelligent guy, although you wouldn't think I was. Looking at me with this large bald meathead of sorts, you would think that I'm stupid and don't know what I'm talking about, which is a very easy thing to do. But in fact, I usually do, and when I don't know what I'm talking about, I shut the fuck up, if you can believe that. It doesn't happen often. I talk quite often, but I know a lot of things. But okay.
Okay, you fling yourself around planets!
Yeah, I'm not sure I like this graphical thing.
Hello. As you may or may not know, I love myself a great space game. Stuff like Star Citizen, Elite Dangerous, Freelancer. What if I told you that there's a game currently on Steam that has tens
it's made by one guy? Okay.
of planets and
Okay, because first off, I was going to kind of poo-poo it, but if it is made one guy, I'm going to give some slack for that. So that's cool, Aether. Thank you for that information. My audience is informing me about this title.
systems, trading, mining, piracy, multiple factions to join. You can get in and out of your ship, third person, first person, on foot combat, and it was made by one man. Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't see that one coming either. This is SpaceBourne 2, and it's currently in early access on Steam, but it's getting rave reviews. People are absolutely loving it, so I thought I'd check it out today. So without further ado, let's begin a new game. The one thing I didn't tell you is that this is a space RPG.
I don't know,
yes,
Vendetta.
You actually have to create your own character, and they level up as you play. So we're going to be in space a lot, so I'm going to add quite a bit into intelligence. Now we do have 33 points to spend, so my perception is going to be very good, as well as my intelligence. Coordination is also going to have to be quite good if I'm going to be flying about in space. Alertness I'll put up a little bit, and that's going to affect our energy and our ship speed. A little bit of willpower, just in case. Now there are multiple different backgrounds I can pick between pirate, captain, freelancer, mercenary, explorer, or merchant. Now all of these have different bonuses. For instance, a merchant buys products for 10% cheaper. But I quite like the sound of explorer. You've always been drawn to the unknown, and have spent your life charting unexplored territories and discovering new worlds. Now, we can create our own character, and there are a ton of options from what I've seen. You can even zoom in pretty damn close. The skin actually looks very realistic. That's really quite nice. And I can even go in and change little details about the face. Even hair moves realistically? That is very impressive. Look at that. Whee! And I don't think it'll be right without calling her Evelyn. And here we are. We're on a random planet. I don't know exactly where we are. But if I was to press the M key, for the map...
I don't know. Yeah, Sexy Biscuit's off on this one. Listen, but okay, I'm keeping in the mind that this is a one developer guy kind of project. So I am keeping that in mind. For this being one dude, that's pretty decent. As a gamer looking at it, I wasn't impressed. But, with that in mind that it's one dude, okay.
This is where we are. We're on the planet of Mythical, it looks like, and yeah, there's quite a few planets to explore and different systems.
Is the engine UE5 on this?
Yeah, there's a lot here. We can also go between first and third person. This game, as I said, is made by one person. So the small thing that I noticed while watching ESO's video, because that's how I found out about this game. I didn't know this game existed until I saw his video. Was the fact that
that's kind of a cool environment.
Just kind of stood around. They aren't walking about.
Yeah, they're not doing much. Yeah.
And that takes me out of it a little bit. That's something I hope they
I mean, the environment isn't bad, you know.
Work on. But the fact that we have this
gameplay, right?
what looks like Tatooine, right? It looks like a desert planet straight out of Star Wars.
I like the
really
vibe.
Quite nice.
I like the vibe.
We even have a cursor to press on different things, which is very Star Citizen. Whoa! Hang on. Am I Iron Man? What is happening right now? Oh, I'm a badass. That's what's happening right now. So I've just turned off my gravity boots. Does this planet not have gravity? I'm very confused. Okay, hang on. Let me turn those back on. Whoa, that was so cool.
Is it single player?
So yeah, voice acting is AI.
Okay, I'm not a big single player game fan. I really am not. But you know, like I dig my MMO. It's entirely single player? It's one developer again, you know.
For now, apparently it's temporary.
I mean, if this is single player, he better do something with that AI, those NPC. You know what I'm saying?
Some of the voices I've heard so far sound quite good, but some of them are a little roboty. I know, it's been 4 months, Arabelle.
When do you plan on paying my rent?
Well, yeah, I will as soon as I get the money.
Why don't you consider doing more routine work? Our connector always has many freelance jobs available. When was the last time you spoke to him?
Last Tuesday, but I'd rather not do mundane work.
Be quiet and listen to me for once in your life. You know how much I love you and
it sounds like they are plugging in some type of ChatGPT, man. We did a really cool look into ChatGPT, and I believe Dolly is the name of the generated AI voice. And we talked about using the two in combination with one another to create like amazing NPC characters. That's something I'm looking forward to down the road. Dolly. No, okay, it wasn't Dolly. What's the voice one? Wally? Is it Wally? I think Wally's. There's one that like automates voice, that gives voice to AI. And we did a video about a month or so ago on the two technologies together and where we would want to see NPCs. It was a really good highlight.
Respect that for your father. I can't good conscience allow you to continue wasting away your life like this. I've let things slide for far too long. It's about time that you started carrying your own weight around here. So I need you to do something for me. You will go and get a freelance job from Connector.
All right, you don't have to emotionally manipulate me. Oh, no. I've lost my head.
Oh, here it is. It's Val-E. So if you guys want to pick up that video, I'll put the card in here. It's ChatGPT and Val-E. I'm not quite sure what the program. I never used it myself, but we had researched it that day, and the two in combination is going to be fantastic, and what the developers are going to be able to do for the NPC space, man. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. That one's actually picking up some traction. That only actually had a couple hundred views a week or two ago, and now I see it spiking. It's like 2,000 views, which is a nothing burger, but like it's interesting to see. I think this is going to be one of those videos that's going to be like a banana fountain moment, and more developers are going to gravitate to this and combo the two technologies together to make superhuman NPC. I'm really looking forward to it. I know that my ideas spread virally, and other people pick them up and use those like little raindrops from heaven. And, you know, they're much more successful with those ideas, and they run with it. But the idea comes from here.
I'm in a fountain.
Hair. Wait, where's my hair gone? Oh, it's back. Oh, thank God. I thought I lost it forever. Do you have any interesting jobs
volume,
for me?
man.
As a matter of fact, I was looking for a pilot to take an old woman to the Ferranda station. It looks like Lara grabbed that mission while we were talking. There is this one combat mission, but they specifically requested a minimum of SX for class ships.
And what is my ship class?
That thing shouldn't even be categorized as a ship.
Oh, I like that you can see other ships coming into land. Ah, it's brilliant. It's kind of got like a little stand, like a model. Oh, very fancy. Better than whatever this piece of crap is. Look at this. What is this? Okay. Take off with R. Wait, that's very familiar. So, we have left, right?
That looks like
We
Unreal
have
Engine movement.
forward
That looks like
is-
Unreal
yeah,
Engine
okay,
physics,
that's
Ash.
very similar.
Like the flight
Right.
kind of has that Unreal
Can we
Engine
use
vibe. You
the
might be
mouse
right.
wheel
Can somebody
to
look up to
change
see
our
what engine this
speed?
is using?
Oh, we can set different speeds. We have. Oh, okay. Oh no! Oh god!
That looks very
Right, it's
Unreal
fine.
Engine.
How do we?
Yeah. Thanks,
How do we
Hugh.
go up?
Hugh's saying
I
it's
guess we have to
UE5.
physically point upwards, right? That's missiles. No, I shouldn't really do that when there's a town there. But oh my god! Okay. Oh, you have like a evade. Whee! Oh, you know what? That actually feels really bloody good.
Landing gear deployed.
And we've even got a little landing camera. Even Star Citizen doesn't have that. It's got a little GoPro down there. Oh, B's warp drive. Of course it is. All right. Now, if we were to hold down spacebar, we go up.
Could be Aether. I was thinking
this
that.
is great.
I was
Right.
thinking that.
And we can put ourselves to full.
Also, the other thing is, like, how long has this been in development? So that's a valid question. Like, you know, it might be relatively new. This might be all new work. And if that's the case, I got to throw a little leeway out for that, too. Like, I like to be a rational dude when I'm looking at this. Like, just right off the bat, like, the cover, the surface, looking at this, I'm not too impressed. So, Limitless, I know you were kind of, like, thinking about, like, hey, what's DG thinking? Like, right on the surface, I'm not too impressed. If it's using UE5, I'm digging the physics. I like the flight and physics in UE5, particularly Unreal Engine does a good job, generally speaking. However, I think that we're seeing a lot of assets are pre-baked, like Aether said. And I think more work needs to be done. But I wonder, oh, you think it's UE4? Okay. You think it's UE4? He's thinking that maybe it's UE4. But I'll say something about it, though. If this is one dude, I mean, man, you know, we were talking about the RTS, Todd Darcy over at Stutterfox Studios, really cool sci-fi RTS that's using a line of sight LOS kind of gameplay elements to it, which really looking forward to that title. And that's one guy. The guy who is making Manor Lords, I'm sorry, I can't think of his name, talked with him as well. That's also one guy. And what they're doing is fantastic. But I think when you're getting into this style of game, right, physics, where first person mode, it's probably a bit harder, you know, to make this type of game when you're comparing it with an RTS. You know, what's up, Sorio? Yeah, I think so too.
Tilt, fly into the stratosphere.
You know, I like to be fair and balanced
fly
in my
upwards as
criticisms
fast as
and,
possible. Kick
praise.
thrusters to exit surface.
It looks a little arcadey.
Okay, no, we're fine. It's all good. Okay. Okay. There seems to be a little loading screen between planetary and space. Unlike Star Citizen, where it's all one smooth thing. Where
yeah,
you
it's
can
one dude.
Stop and go back down.
Planetary
and go back
landings
whatever.
like ridiculously
so that's
hard
a little
to
bit
do.
different. It's going to be more like Starfield, right? 'Cause Starfield's going to have a little loading screen, apparently. So we hit T, and then we target the place we need to go. Set target, mining station, trebuchet point.
It does.
What is trebuchet point? Wait.
It has a misc.
It
has a misc quality to it. I'd like to see the ship in Star Citizen, actually.
Calibration completed.
Right,
Waiting
exactly,
for the
exactly.
thruster input.
What is happening right now? Hang on. Here we go.
It's something that the player base has
Come
already
on.
forgotten, Aether, you know? I like the music. I dig the music. No, it doesn't.
Okay, you fling yourself around planets.
Maybe my pants red. Oh, that was sorry. That was
Wow.
sorry. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad for one
I
dude.
specifically requested those with ships above SX4.
Hello. Nah, you're getting me. Sorry.
Not sure you can complete this task with this floating
It's got to have
junk.
piracy.
Hey, you be nice.
Let's activate your weapons.
Tab.
Weapons
I'm sending you a
online.
target with no shield, so you can easily
See, it's
destroy
not-
this target with your
See, here's the thing. It's not my vibe. It's not my flavor. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. You know, I respect that one guy did this, but it's just not my vibe. It's not my flavor. It's got to have that sex appeal. It's got to look sexy. It's got to have that fidelity. You know what I'm saying? And it's got to have gameplay elements to keep me hooked in. And being a single player game, that's not my jam either. So I'm going to have to pass on this one, but I do respect the amount of work put in here by this developer. You know, I do think it's something to put on the watch list for sure. Right, Ash? Yeah. Yeah, I think we're all of that kind of vibe here, you know. Dean says, I've actually played it and owned the first game. It was clunk, but the ambition and freedom is noble from a game mechanics side of things. Okay, all right, cool. So like, Dean's giving it high praise for its game mechanics. That's a plus. I mean, like that's a big deal. You know, the gameplay, it has to click, it has to be intuitive, and it's got to have some depth to it. I like my game mechanics to have some depth. That's what she said. Okay.